fellow collectors, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at Beast Battlemaster Optimus Primal from the Transformers Rise of the Beast line from Hasbro. So I guess this guy is part of the second wave of the Beast Battlemasters. I haven't seen any other ones announced, and he's kind of just been shipping with the previous wave. When I saw him at both Walmart and Target, and he was just in with the other three. So I don't know if he's kind of his own wave, or it's a case refresh, or what. But here he is. He looks great. I'm really excited for more of these. I've been having a ton of fun with these. We have this standard open packaging where he's just kind of tied onto the card here, and this part exists for some reason. It says Beast Battlemasters over here on this side. Over here on the back, we can see the little gorilla mode and the gun mode transformation. It's kind of hard to handle this thing because it does not want to stand up on its own, but nice pick of Primal here on the back. So packaging, pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead, get him out of the packaging here, and we'll take a closer look. So here is Optimus Primal out of the packaging. He is very tiny, as you can see, but I think he turned out pretty good. See if I can get this to focus here. Some nice detailing there on the face. The eyes are painted very nicely. You have this silver here on the sides of the forearms, because that's kind of where the cannon's going to be in gun mode. Some nice detailing here on the chest, and then down here on the feet and legs. So you can kind of see that he's got this kind of weird contour to his body here, where it kind of comes down like this. I think that's just so that you can have him kind of hunched over with his gorilla arms, and then these legs, and he kind of rests nicely, which I think is good. But if you want him to stand up on his back legs, he absolutely can. You just kind of have to push them a little back, and then he's just going to kind of like lean strangely when he's standing up. But it absolutely can be done. And I think he looks pretty good. I'm going to zoom out here so I can show him with the other version of Optimus Primal here. You can see that he is quite small in comparison. So this is our Weaponizer Primal that we got in the 2-pack. And then this is the Primal from the Armor Pack. So we're getting quite a little collection of various Optimus Primals here. I still cannot find the Voyager class Primal. I've been looking everywhere. Still cannot find it. But this is a pretty good little collection so far. I think this is probably the weakest one, unfortunately. But I really do like this one quite a bit. But here we have the three of them here in their gorilla modes. In terms of articulation, he's got a decent amount. The head is on a ball joint, so it can look down, can look up a decent amount, spin side to side, no problem. Can't really tilt side to side all that much. Ball joint here in the shoulder, so you get a full rotation there, even decently out to the side there. Now the arm is a solid piece, so nothing in the bicep, nothing in the wrist. That's just one solid piece there. You can kind of see part of the cannon is concealed inside the forearm. And then you've got ball joints down here for the legs, so you can kick pretty decently out to the side, kick all the way back, kick all the way forward. So just all in all, for being such a tiny little guy, he's got a decent little amount of articulation, which I absolutely love. Now let's get into the transformation. Transformation for this guy is pretty straightforward. We're going to start by taking the head and rotating it around 180 degrees. Then we're going to kind of just get the legs down here out of the way. And this whole section here is going to rotate down. And then this abdomen section is going to rotate up like that, about as far as it can go. You kind of want to leave this kind of straight like that. So now what we're going to do is come into the forearms and flip out the cannon pieces, like so. And then if you can see inside here, there's actually kind of a double joint in the shoulder. So we're going to have to use that to bring these in. And then there is a tab slot on the inside of the arm that's going to tab into this big tab here on the side of the waist. It can be a little difficult to get these shoulders in here, just because they kind of have to sandwich in between this section and the abdomen piece. But it can be done. Bring this in and peg that in there, and then repeat the same thing over here on this side. And again, it can be difficult. There we go. And then these will peg into each other. And then the legs we're just going to flip up. But here's the thing. These tabs right here really seem like they were supposed to peg into the feet somehow. They just kind of rest up here, like the directions tell you just to kind of bring this up and leave it like that. But there's also like these slots here on the bottom of the feet. And it almost feels like at some point maybe these were supposed to rotate, but there's not really a way to do it. But it seems like maybe these were going to rotate and then peg in, because then this would kind of peg in there perfectly. But there's just not really a way to do that. So I don't know if that was planned and then just kind of scrapped ultimately. But it feels like something was supposed to happen here with this tab and this little spot right there. But you just kind of rotate these up and they just kind of sit there. And it's not a big deal. They're not really in the way or anything. But there is our finished Optimus Primal Blaster Mode. I think it looks pretty fantastic. Really nice silver paint here on the barrel and then here on the side. And you can see the peg here just is on his back. It would have been cool if they kind of molded in maybe like a targeting sight or something on there. That might have been neat. But for the most part, I think this looks pretty great. And then here we have Optimus Primal wielding Optimus Primal. It doesn't get much more meta than that. You can kind of see how they have different shades of gray from, you know, the gun to the weaponizer version of Primal. But it still looks awesome. I think this gun is really, really cool. And it fits great in the hand of these figures. So I'm loving the weaponizers. They're so much fun. I wanted to show off that the armor version of Primal can use him as well, but without elbows doesn't work nearly as well. He kind of has to act like he's doing the limbo just to kind of point the thing in the right direction. So not nearly as effective, but I just wanted to point out that it can be done. But yeah, I definitely like him better with the weaponizer Primal than this one, unfortunately. I think this is a super fun little toy. I mean, for $6, you really can't go wrong. He's got a great little gorilla mode. The gun mode looks really great. Transformation back and forth is not too bad. I will say getting the arms in and out of position can be a little difficult, especially transforming back into gorilla mode, because you don't want to just kind of grab on the arm part, because you have to kind of make sure that inner part of the joint moves, and I don't want to cause undue stress where I don't have to. So it can be a little difficult getting the arms in and out, but you know, once you do it a couple times, it's not too bad. But yeah, really great articulation in gorilla mode. The gun looks great. Really nice paint applications. I think the gorilla head looks pretty good. Those painted eyes are nice. And yeah, these Battle Masters, weaponizers, whatever we're supposed to call them, they're just a ton of fun. And I've been having a great time with them, and I definitely can't wait to get more of them. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.